Good morning. I'm getting a later start than normal out here. It's a little after 9. I'm about half hour, 45 minutes late. I've been getting out here around 8:30. On the docket for today, first order of business, moving that beast. Second order of business, that up there. I'm going to redo that dragon. Front half of the dragon staying the same. I like how that is and what have you. It's that damn tail end. I mentioned yesterday the feet on that have tie straps. In order to get to it, the guidelines that go from the tail down, I'm going to take those loose and we're going to pull the whole back end forward so I can get to the feet. And we're going to put guidelines on the feet. And then I got to throw everything back over the tent and retie it down. So that's going to be my first order of business. That's going to be a goddamn chore. The Ghost here, his guide straps going up. I need to move further back because he's leaning forward when the wind hits. And I probably should get a section of 2x2 out and do the horse as well. So the horse sits up where he's supposed to belong. That's first order of business today, is getting those blow-ups fixed. I can stop worrying about them. Second order of business is getting the ponds framed or finished. I got one damn near done yesterday. But step one for right now is moving the car. Teaching Kaylee a new game. We're throwing the toy into different parts of the maze and she's got to figure out how to get it and find it. Huh? You finding it? Anyway, blow-ups are done. Now we just need the wind to come back. I'm watching no wind. But, sorry, got a Kaylee toy. Got to reposition camera so I can throw toy. Hey, Kaylee. Go get it. Where'd it go? Come on, this way. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. She saw me throw it over the wall. She's not sure. Go find your toy. Find it. Find it. Where'd it go? Go find it. Go find it. She can smell it. She just can't see it. Anyway, wasting a lot of time. She'll find it eventually. Blow-ups are done. Like I said, we need a little wind to test them. The next step now is the ponds. But I forgot to do something. I'm going to get griped at. I know it. I forgot breakfast of the day. You know, I don't know what it is this year, but I'm having a hell of a time picking out the breakfast or donut of the day. Usually things just pop to my mind. I have to sit for a half hour, think about it. I know it just popped into my mind. Peanut butter and jelly bear claw. 2 of them with an apple fritter. Big plate-sized apple fritter sounds good with a little bit of melted butter and a little bit of touch of hand-churned whipped cream. That sounds good. That sounds actually very good because I have not had breakfast yet. Anyway, there's your donut of the day. You're getting donut of the day today. Last night in here, I think we better go over this way. I think I'm going to have a lot to edit out on this one. We got that pond started and we left you there with a hole. I've got to get that piece cut and in. And then we can start doing the pond that's over here. Hey, we're just getting ready to go in the house, get some lunch. Hey, well, I better show you what I got done so you know where I'm at lunchtime. And I have really actually no idea what time it is, whether it's around noon or not. But here's the pond for the hammer and clown. There will be a fence coming all the way out to the front, you know, so they won't be able to get back there. And we'll cover that with hay and probably try to put some other clown-related items in there. We'll probably have our skeletons with the air blasters in the corners and what have you. Then they come around, get into here. There'll be a fence from here to the pond. keep them out of that area. And that area is a little bit bigger than normal this year, which will be fine. Turn the corner. They've got the water wall, the dog, and then the living skeleton will go there. And then in. And now I've got a hole there. I could put something there too, a barrel or two or something. But all in all, framing for the ponds are done. I've got a little bit of a mess out by the garage. I need to get cleaned up, and I think I'm going to go get lunch. After lunch, we're going to start figuring out fence panels for all the displays and getting all the fence panels out here. Okay, post-dinner, pre-dinner, right before dinner. I'll just use that, right before dinner update. Been at it pretty hard today. I think we've made some pretty good and significant progress. We got the ponds done earlier. I showed you that in a prior clip. We've gotten all the fence panels drug out. All the displays have their fence panels in, and I've been going through and getting them installed. Not done by a long shot. And we got Kaylee. She is having a ball out here following me around. Here's one panel I do not have in yet. This is for our mystery prop. And I got to get it installed. I just got done getting the Gypsy displays in. And naturally, I'm going to have to come back through and disconnect at least one panel out of each display so we can get the props in. Pirate display is done. And then, oh, we had a redesign on the cornhole way. The idea was to have them go in right here. And due to the fencing and everything, I needed to move it over to give me a larger display for the ship's wheel. They're actually going to be coming out, going in like this, and then going into the corn here, and it'll hit the driveway. Over here, this panel I've just got sitting here. It's a 4-foot panel. It's a little big for the hole. I've got it wedged in there right now, and I've got to figure out a different way of mounting it, because I don't like it wedged in, and it's kicking the bottom of the wall out. So I'm trying to stay away from having to cut the panel. I'll let it sit for a couple of days. It's nothing crucial, and I'll probably end up cutting it. Got into the witch. This was a quick, easy one. So this is all framed out. We got room for the fireplace down there and the 3 sisters and, you know, some of the other stuff that goes in here. The one display that's taken me the longest so far has been the graveyard mausoleum. You know, it was one of those things, we had it set up on paper. It looked good. We started putting it together and realizing, okay, that's a little too tight, or that doesn't look right there, or, you know, one of those. So they're actually going to be able to come in here and they'll see the graveyard. They can see the video that's going to be playing on that wall, hopefully. And then Suanne's going to do a blockage here of some sort to keep them from going all the way down. We're going to have the monster in the crypt there, I'm hoping. But anyway, they're funneled into the mausoleum out here, and they got the light box monster in the crypt, the graveyard, the air blaster, and they get funneled around over here. And this bush might be going bye-bye. Me and Suanne have been talking about it. It's been in the process of dying for the last 4 years. This tree's gotten so big, it's not getting enough light. Most of it's gone. It may go all the way this year. But into the clown. And the clown, as you can see, the fence panels are still just sitting there. They're going to be sitting there for quite some time. I can't do anything with them until I get the liners in. So, nothing I can do with fencing in here. The water room display, same thing. I can't put the water wall together. I can't put the fencing up until the liners are in, which will be a week or 2 away yet from that, more than likely. Over here into the photo hall, The only panel I've got to go up is that one that goes right across here. That should be a quick and simple panel. The major work over here on this end of the hunt, though, is going to be the spider. I got panels that go in here. I've got a panel that goes across here. And I got panels that go across here. So, and I got a tent stake I need to put in there. I pulled them when we moved the witch tent. So, pre-dinner, that's all stuff for after dinner. Let's see here. Oh, I got one other thing. Hold on, let me get over there. Okay, the one other place I need fencing is along the arborvitae. There's a little bit up front and in the pirate display and along here. I don't know if I'm going to get to that tonight. This is all the fence panels I have left. It's not enough to do that. So Sue Ann and I were talking. I went and made some imitation wrought iron fencing for the gardens to keep Kaylee out of them so Sue Ann's plants could grow. Growing season's over. I'm going to be using those panels to do the arborvitae. So that means I got to go out and disassemble them, unhook them in the backyard, bring them out here and install them. They're done the same method, with the hooks and stuff on the ends and what have you. The only difference is they're 3 foot tall and they don't have the finials. I never got around to ordering finials this year, and I got to make haunt fencing anyway, so that's on the docket for next year. Okie dokie. I'm getting ready to call it quits. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But if you can't, tune in tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow. Pretty sure I will. You will. I went and, in fact, we'll take the place of this car there. You can see I've got a fence panel there. I had a small one going from the corner over to the bush. I've added this one in there, which is the final positioning for it. I still got to get a fence panel in there yet, and all the way down the arborvitae. Here, I got this one into place, and as a result, the mystery prop I was going to put in there is not going to fit in that spot, but George will. So we're going to put George in there. Sorry about that. I was moving around the haunt trying to unplug things. But anyway, that corner out there by the gypsy I just showed you is just way too small. George will fit in there perfectly. So I redesigned the courtyard with this fence. You remember right, this panel here was pushed back even with the wall here, and we bumped it out. Mystery prop that we're going to be putting in, the old retirement, will fit in here perfectly, and it will be covered by the plywood. It's a bulky prop, surprisingly enough. Let me get the rest of the stuff unplugged, blow-ups mainly, and we'll give you the end of the day wrap-up. Okay, we're back for your end of the day wrap-up. Didn't get as far as I planned on tonight. I was hoping to be at least part way through the spider display with doing the fencing. I went in for dinner, and it was about 6:15, almost 6. No, it was actually 6:34. Meant to take like a 15-minute dinner break, cram some food down my gullet, and get my butt back out here and work. I sat down in my chair, ate my dinner, and spaced out for damn near an hour. And boy, did that feel good. As a result, I didn't get too far. I got that little corner out by the gypsy, which I showed you, and this bump out, that one there, done. And I got the other panel in out by the entrance. That's as far as I got. All in all, I think we had another good day. The ponds are totally framed in. We got all the fencing from the side of the house out here. All of it's in its displays. I still got the one panel in the photo op and the spider display I need to do. And the spider display is going to take a bit. Also have the arborvitae I need to get done. Since I'm wrapping this up, I'm calling it quits. It ain't getting done tonight. That will be top priority tomorrow. What else did we get done today? Oh yeah, I got the dragon fixed. We had a minor windstorm again tonight. The wind was blowing pretty good. Dragon did just fine, so my fix on it worked. He ain't tucking his tail for nobody now. He was leaning over to the side, but that's normal. He's a fairly good-sized dragon. He makes a good sail. Let's see here. I think that's about all. We got the blow-ups done. We got the ponds done. We got the fencing out. We got fencing in the displays, and I got most of the displays minus the clown and the water room, photo hall, and spider. And the arborvitae is done. It sounds like I'm naming the whole haunt, I know, but believe me, that's under half of it. The clown and the water room will get done once I get the liners in. I explained that to you earlier. Tomorrow. Docket for tomorrow, first priority tomorrow is that fencing. Photo hall, spider, arborvitae. We're going to get those knocked out tomorrow. Once those are done, we're going to get started on the corn hallway. I got to start putting partitions up. I've got a handful of partitions left here on the driveway, and I've got about a half stack sitting in the back, which I'm going to need to bring out. From what I'm picturing in my mind, what I want to do with the corn hallway, with what partition walls I have left, it isn't going to be enough to do it, which means I'm going to need to make up more partition walls. And how many I'm going to need to make up, I have no idea. None whatsoever. I will probably end up having to make a Home Depot run to pick up 2x2s. So we'll do that. Getting the partition walls up and getting them braced, you know, provided I don't have to make too many partition walls, I should be able to get done sometime, probably by the end of the day tomorrow. That will leave the following day to start installing corn, and installing the corn is a all-day project. Literally all-day project. And I don't know if I'm going to have to make another run up to get corn. More corn. I'm hoping I've got enough. Part of me is telling me, you know, you're going to need more corn. But I'm not going to go up and get more corn until I use up what I got. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's what's on the docket for tomorrow. I'm getting rummy and rammy and rummy and rammy. Stay spooky, stay toxic.